This is Ron Rash. I'm in Melbourne visiting my publisher Text. And I grew up in western North Carolina, which is in the southern United States, a mountainous region, best known for the Appalachian Mountains, which is where I grew up, that area. And it's an area I think is very often misunderstood. And one of my hopes as a writer is that I will show the place and the people in a more complex light than one might see in popular culture. As a child, there were several books that I really loved. I think one that probably was maybe my favorite was Jack London's The Call of the Wild. I read that book when I was about 8 years old, and it's one of those that has stayed with me. And I haven't gone back to reread it. I should, though, and maybe I will soon. If I were not a writer, I'm not sure what I would be. I'm not a very well-rounded person. I'm the one thing I found that I can do fairly well is write. I might be in prison. That might be a possibility. But I really can't imagine a life different from the life I've lived. In one sentence, I would say The Cove is about the desire for love. What inspired me to write The Cove was in part what's happening in the United States today, because I see certain parallels between the xenophobia that was in the United States during World War I towards Germans and the xenophobia I see in the United States, or at least some parts of the United States, some facets of the United States right now that I find very troubling. And I would hope, Emily Dickinson once said that to tell the truth but tell it slant, and through the prism of history, I hope that I'm not only speaking and revealing or dealing with aspects of America during 1918, but aspects of America in 2012.